Hello Lego friends, Matt from Brooks here, and today we're going to take a look at the Lego Motorized Lighthouse in all its beauty. Stay tuned! Alright, hello everybody. I am extremely happy to be able to even bring you this thoughts video on this set. This is something that I had wanted for a little while since it came out last year in 2022. And it's not something I was gonna probably be able to buy on my own without the extremely generous support of folks over on Twitch, where I do my weekly live streams. People there have been incredible, and because of that and their generosity, I was able to procure this set, and I just completed the build on my 1-year Twitch Streamiversary event on Saturday, April 29th, and wanted to get this video out to describe my thoughts on this while it's still fresh in my mind and how awesome I do think this is. So let's take a look. So first off, a couple of figures. I really like that that figure here, the lighthouse keeper. Very cool. I forgot to put it on, but there is a compass that goes in his hand too, along with his telescope there. And then the figure that goes with the boat. Love that hat. Nice torso. Nice, it's like dual molded legs there. The boat is cool. Cute little kitty, little kitten there. It's got a Lita sticker on there. A couple of oars, bucket, and a seagull hanging out as well. So a nice little start there with all that. Of course, I'm just hanging out, so you can ignore me. The base itself was quite a build process, I will note. There are some large rock pieces you get to go around the various sections of this build, but there's a lot of stuff that's built on top, on its side, all around this. I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the intricacies as I built it. I was just doing it and kind of being in the flow. But I'm gonna have to go back and look at a lot of what they've done here, because I'd like to try to get better at my own rock and cliff building. And what they've done here, it looks really good to me. I mean, even this right here, this whole section, can't really tell per se, except if you look closely here, this whole section comes out, that's your battery box right there. That's your battery box for the entire set. So mind you, this battery box requires 6 AA batteries, not supplied by the set, so keep that in mind. But again, this just slides right in there, and you wouldn't really know, unless you know. Nice little cave with a little treasure chest. The lever to control everything, the lights and the motor, is right inside here. A little Technic arm piece popping out there. We'll flip on the switch. I do like the dock and the stairway up to the main level here, where the keeper's cabin is, and the lighthouse itself. I really like how that came out. It looks pretty much like a natural formation, but they carved out steps. I really do like the technique they used here, especially with kind of the off-grid look to it. It definitely feels more realistic. Moving along next, we've got the little cabin for the lighthouse keeper. This half circle tile here, macaroni piece, is a printed tile, Aurora Point. I know that my good mate Tasman Brooks, he's actually working on his own layout, and based upon getting this set last year, he's named his city, his harbor, Aurora Point, because he loved this build that much, and that tile and all that. I think it looks fantastic, really, really great. It looks like it's a natural little addition to this lighthouse. I like the kind of the bricks and the ingot pieces and all that stuff on it, give it some texture. This right here is actually an inlet for one of the wires to light up something inside. I'll show you that momentarily. I like this nice plate brick built door here that swings open. And I really like the roof. I love the dark red color here. I think it looks pretty darn good. And it comes out pretty flush to the side of the lighthouse there. So let me take this off and let's take a look inside here. You can see the construction underneath is pretty straightforward, nothing really fancy there, just pretty good infrastructure here. That's how they did that little indentation. And then inside the cabin, if you open the door all the way, it does pretty much obscure one entire side. So keeping it close is probably the best way to go. You got a nice little bed that is a sticker piece. Lantern, a little fish hanging on the wall, a couple little knickknacks. A tiny little kitchen. Printed clock piece. That is a sticker print for the map, a little drawer. And then, of course, this is the other light up piece here. When you turn it on, the fireplace lights up. And it gives off a nice little glow. I think that's really cool. That's where that feeds into from the back side of the hut here. So you can pretend like there's a little fire lit. There's some pieces of wood with those little tile prints there. Looks really good. It's small, it's subtle, but it works. Little kind of cabin exit here from the back side to get into the lighthouse. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the roof back on and let's take a look at the lighthouse. All right, so starting from ground level here, we'll kind of circle around, give you a perspective of how this looks. You can see some of the rocky cliff face kind of built into the side here. I do like that they did that. And you can see there's where the Royal runs out to go to that other section for the fireplace. And now, see this run up and up and up and up. I don't think any video can convey how amazing this actually looks to have it in front of you. It really is a very nice large structure. Turn on the other side here. Nice windows on both sides so you can kind of get some perspective in there. And the top looks really great. I love how the top looks. So most of these are panels that basically pop off so you can get inside to the various sections. I know other folks have probably seen this, but most of the construction for the panels is something like this. You build the plates and like that. You put some slope pieces on top of it, and it's a lot of stuff in the side construction there. You're mounting on kind of a small, really simple core. But once you get stuff on there, it's pretty darn stable. Pretty happy with it. I like the use of some of these other pieces to give it a little bit of texture and weathered look. That makes a lot of sense to me. The only thing I wasn't thrilled with, at least during the build, I think it might have been this side. One section here was just one extremely long panel that you built in for a big portion of it. Wasn't really secured at all. And until you get it mounted on here, on the actual side, again by the studs on the side techniques, then it becomes secure. But it's when you're holding it, trying to build onto it, it wasn't perfect. That's the only flaw I really see with it. Everything otherwise I think is fantastic. The technique up here, using the translucent trans-clear door pieces. Of course I've got, this is popping up just a little bit there. Using the translucent door pieces. I thought that was really neat. I dug that. It was a little bit of a challenge for my big hands to get those put in just right into the clips to hold them that are kind of staggered around here, and then in the top as well. But once you do, it looks great. And then of course, Lego doing what they did with what they call the Fresnel lens itself. That whole technique was really interesting. There's a little light that comes up facing upwards, and then a little mirror that goes out with that lens and goes around. So if I go ahead and cue this up, this is the best part right here. Look at that. That is fantastic. Now, granted, it's pretty light right now as I'm recording this, so you can't really see it shining out, but it does. It definitely does. Beautiful. Beautiful build. So, I am thrilled with this overall. I cannot complain. I mean, a couple minor little things, but the Lego designers did a fantastic job with this. It is beautiful. If you can get this for a city layout, I highly recommend it. As of the recording of this video, currently I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't have space in my city layout to put this, but I wanted it. It will probably sit as a display for the moment. In the future, if I can get a bigger space and more water, in terms of a layout, I would look to put this in. I think it would make just a fantastic centerpiece for that. And I probably would love to actually tile out the plates. I would also note, just as I record this, I used a regular blue plate for this because I wanted to save the dark blue one that comes with the set, because this is what I have all around my current bay area that I do have, and I expect in the future as I do more, this is the color I will be using, so I wanted to match it up and not have to deal with taking it apart and all the other stuff later on. So there you go. Alright, and that is my thoughts on this Lego Lighthouse, Motorized Lighthouse I should say. Again, beautiful set. I think that the techniques that I saw overall are really awesome. I love building this. I don't want to say challenge, it wasn't challenging for me with my experience. But I enjoyed the build. There was a lot of great things and different techniques and things to do. I was focused once I got going on my live stream doing this. And I enjoyed the build. I wanted to get through it. I wanted to get to the final product because I was that excited to actually see it. And now that I have, I'm thrilled. It's beautiful. Yep. So that's all I have to say about this. Again, thank you to everybody on Twitch that supported me over the last few months to be able to allow me to procure this set. Thanks so much to all of you. You're the reason I got this and that I enjoyed building it on my 1-year stream anniversary. Y'all are fantastic. Thank you so much. And in general, thank you so much to everybody who supports me on this channel as well. Really do appreciate it. Again, please don't forget to support me over on my Twitch channel as well, Brooks Bricks. And also, please give a sub here as well. Hit that like button, notification bell, leave a comment thought below, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, as I'm tongue-tied still from all the talking I did yesterday when I was doing my live stream. I do appreciate it. Until next time, from the lighthouse at Aurora Point, see ya. Bye-bye.